The bench press is a great exercise for helping you to develop upper body strength. This is one of the three main lifts in powerlifting. This exercise may seem intimidating at first, but it's actually really simple, and I find it is one of my clients' favorite exercises to do. So let's take a look at how to perform this exercise safely and in a way that will allow you to lift maximum weight. Before you start your bench press, make sure that you have your equipment set up correctly. First, you want to make sure that if you're using a bench or a squat rack, the J hooks are set at the right level to where your arms will be able to reach the bar when you're laying flat on the bench. For me, that's about my hip level, but it may be different for you and your equipment. So feel free to lay down and reach for the bar and see if you're able to get the bar off the J hooks and adjust if needed. Also, it's really a good idea to put safety bars up if you have them. You want the safety bars to be up high enough so that if you fail the lift and you're not able to push the bar back up off your chest, you would be able to rest the bar on the safeties and wiggle out from underneath. Even if you're not doing super heavy weight, it is a good idea to just put the safeties up just in case. And I always recommend doing one set with just the barbell by itself before adding on weight. This is true no matter whether you bench 55 pounds or if you bench 255 pounds. Now let's talk about how to position yourself on the bench. When you lay down on the bench face up, you want to imagine forming a table with your body that's really sturdy. So you want to press your shoulders firmly down into your bench as you also push your chest up toward the ceiling. This helps you to create some stability in your thoracic spine. You also want to position your feet underneath your knees and press your toes into the floor and engage your quadriceps like you're about to do a leg extension. This allows you to push your body weight back into your shoulders so your shoulders stay nice and firm and stable on the bench. Now take your hands on the bar slightly outside the width of your shoulders for a basic bench. Now throughout the exercise, you also want to engage all of the muscles around your torso and your core, your abdominals, your transverse abdominis, your latissimus dorsi muscles. Also, you should squeeze your glutes and the muscles in your legs. All of this will create a nice rigid structure that will keep you stable and safe. And even if it's just a warm-up set with the bar, you should still practice this engagement. Now take a deep breath in your belly and brace your body as you lift the barbell off the J hooks. And stop with the barbell right over your shoulders. Make sure that your wrists are straight here and avoid flexing them. This will help you to avoid wrist pain. You may want to take a short breath again just to re-brace your body and then lower the weight down towards your sternum. Now you don't want the barbell to go straight down over your shoulders here, and instead you want to allow it to travel to just about where your nipples are. Stop when the barbell is touching your sternum, keeping your chest pushed up towards the ceiling. Your elbows should be right under the bar here, and your wrists should stay straight. Now, keeping that engagement through the rest of your body, drive your feet into the ground, pushing your body weight back into your shoulders, and drive the weight back up over your shoulders, stopping with your elbows straight. Down and back up is 1 repetition. As you continue to lower the weight down and come back up, aim to move at a speed of about 2 seconds down and 2 seconds up, unless you're practicing tempo bench presses, where you will go a little bit slower on the way down, about 4 seconds, before pausing at the bottom and then coming back up for 1 second. Either way, make sure that you're always moving with control and focus on maintaining that rigidness and engagement through all of the muscles in your body. Don't forget to use that leg drive as you're lowering the weight down and bringing it back up. Now, it may look like I am massively arching my back here, but that is just what it looks like as a result of me engaging the muscles in my back. You do not need to have a super high arch like mine. I think that mine is a little bit more exaggerated because I do have some pretty big glutes. But the main thing is that you want to keep your spine rigid as you perform the exercise, and you want to allow the energy that comes up from the ground through your toes, pushing the floor away. You want that energy to be able to go up through your knees, your hips, and then into your shoulders to stabilize. Try to avoid overarching your back more than what's necessary. And instead, just focus on keeping your torso rigid by engaging your back muscles, your lats, your abdominals, your glutes, your quads, and keeping your shoulders pushed against the bench. Continue for the recommended number of repetitions in your training program. If you are doing this exercise to fatigue, you'll likely feel your pecs or chest muscles firing, and getting tired towards the end of the exercise. You may also feel this in your triceps or in your shoulders. I often feel this in my lats as my lats fire up to stabilize, especially in my warm-up sets. Always perform a warm-up set with the bar or with some light weight for about 5 to 8 repetitions before loading more weight onto the bar and continuing to progressively add weight until you get to your challenge weight. Let me know if you have any difficulty or questions while practicing this exercise.